So I'm going out to do a trail run that requires that I have 2 scale items on my truck. I wanted to do a little bit something different than the standard fare. So I made a couple things. Of course I have my rope bundle. It's pretty much essential equipment. Some chains. Got 2 sets of chains. I'm going to take out 2 trucks. That's just a simple small link chain that I have. Then I'm going to put on the truck. I made a couple tow ropes. These are made by just some paracord and some S hooks that I got at the local hardware store. I bent one of the hooks closed, one side of the hooks closed, threaded them onto the paracord. I actually sewed the ends for a little bit more strength and then heat shrinked it on. This idea was completely inspired by a buddy of mine on YouTube, Codes Empire. I'll put a link in the description below. He did a video on how to make a tow rope, and it's pretty much exactly this same deal that I have here. So thanks Codes for that. So I made 2 of those. One has an extra strap in the middle, extra link in the middle, so that I can have a 3-way tow or whatever. I also have these Axial Rifles that I was going to mount. I may or may not, depending on whether or not I can get them painted. I also made some things. One being this Burlap Sack. I went to a fabric store and got that. It's just a simple piece of burlap. I sewed it up into a little pocket. I have one of the tow ropes sitting in there. And then Baxter on there just to make it mine, give it a little touch. Secondly, I made some Dynamite. These are antenna tubes that I've cut to length. I painted them with several coats, and then put my own little custom touch on there, and glued them together. The fuses are twine that I've separated and rolled into thinner strips. Then I painted those strips and glued them tight so that they get a little firm to them. And then I took a piece of black duct tape and wrapped it around there. I'll use duct tape because I know it won't come off. That'll be on there. This is waterproof duct tape. You know, duct tape holds everything. So third thing I made was a little iPhone. This is a sheet of Lexan that I cut and sanded down, and then I put a little backing on there. And then the last thing I made is probably the thing I'm probably the most proud of. This is a replica of my radio. Not exact, so I named it the DX1R. And also I have a little RC car to go along with it. So those will be going in my truck as well. So my driver will have John Cena will have a little RC car to drive when he gets to his destination. So this is my first attempt at scale accessories for any of my vehicles. I'm sure I'll get through with these items. And I had a lot of fun making these. I'll probably make some more in the future. But that's my first set of scale items.